Hey everyone, Chris here. Got a PSA box today, but this one's a little bit different. Instead of cards, this is a video game. So let's just get into this. All right, so it's out of the box. Actually, pretty well packaged in there, especially compared to their cards. Lots of wrapping paper, and it's in this bubble wrap brick that I'm probably gonna have to get a knife to get into, but we'll see. All right, so I got into it. A little bit easier than I expected, but still took a little while. So this is a quote-unquote childhood game. This is technically like a high school game, but this is one of my early Pokemon games. This is from Generation 3. I've been playing since the first generation, but I didn't have the forethought to save any boxes until at least the third generation. And this has been sitting on my shelf for a long time. I probably have a picture of it somewhere, but it's been sitting on my shelf for a really long time as a display piece. I was looking at it, and dust accumulates and whatnot. I was like, there's got to be a better way to protect this. So I originally started looking at just acrylic cases, which to get a quality acrylic case costs a little bit of money. And after doing a little more research, for like $20 more, I could have just get it graded. I figured that was a better use of my money. So I know some people are very much against grading games because you can't play the game anymore. But I'll just let you know this is Pokemon Sapphire. I have Alpha Sapphire less than 5 feet away from me over there. And if I was playing one of the third generation Game Boy games, it'd probably be Emerald. I have no intention of playing this game anymore. It is purely nostalgia display from my younger years. This thing was beat up. It's by no means like a collector grade. This was my original copy. And it wasn't really about the grade itself. It's about, just kind of preserving it and having it look nice and display. So I'm not expecting a super big grade on it or anything. But we'll see. I have it in my hand right now. I have managed to not see the grade. I might throw some pictures. They look like they upload pictures of like the interiors and stuff for you when you grade through them. But I didn't want to click on any of that because I didn't want to, spoil what I was getting as far as grade wise, because that's half the fun of doing this. So let's just show this right here. We got it here in the case, Pokemon Sapphire, my original copy. It has some creases and stuff in it. Like I said, it's not in high grade, but I will say it looks nice from what I can see so far. But let's just go ahead and show that. A 7? Oh, really? So this is like 2 grades higher than I even expected, because I expected this to be a pretty beat up game. You can see there's some creasing here. I don't know how well it shows up, but there's creasing here. There's some color loss and whatnot. But it's really cool. It shows you what the individual grades of each thing is. So like the box graded a 7.0. The cart was a 5.5, which makes sense. I played that out of it. Came in and out of the Game Boy quite a bit. The manual was a 9.4. Overall grade 7.0. It actually has some more information on the back. It has all that I already told you, but also has the Pokemon Battle card that came with these in here. It graded an 8.0. The coupon that came with it, they gave it a 9.4. It also has some like general information, kind of like keynotes there on the back. But very, very cool. Like I said, just happy to have this. I will probably here at the end throw up some pictures of the stuff they show you on their website, because I'm pretty sure, I'll leave a note otherwise, but I'm pretty sure they give you like front and back of what all the contents are, and show you all that stuff, which is pretty cool. I think it's a nice little addition, because once obviously it's in here, you can't view it anymore. So there it is. I almost went with the CGC grading, but this took half the time, and I personally don't love the CGC video game cases. I saw both PSA and CGC in person. While I prefer the CGC label for video games, I think this case is definitely the superior case. It's more streamlined. And seeing as my bigger Pokemon collection is mostly PSA, it just seemed like a good fit for this particular item. So yeah, that's all there is. Like I said, I'll show the pictures of what they actually include here at the end. But I'm pretty happy with this. This will definitely be going up on my shelf. A little bit of nostalgia for me. And it definitely looks better than it did before, just kind of sitting out collecting dust. So, yeah, that's all this is. Let me know what you think. I don't expect to be grading very many video games. I have a few others, but this is the main one I wanted to get encapsulated. So, very happy with that. In the 7.0, this is probably like a $600 game like this. So, definitely not a small value item. Definitely deserving of a proper case. So, yeah, that's all there is. Hopefully, you enjoyed this little unboxing and look at one of my quote unquote childhood games, teenage years. But yeah, take care, everyone.